am sorry about that. I had to put the heater on because it's starting to get a bit cold. That's okay. Oh, I got up and walked and stuck the heater on and now I'm coughing. I should have had the heater on a bit earlier. Anyway, Sinful, yes, I know you're there. And it's fine to go and get some water. I'm sorry I had to do the be right back, but when somebody rings the doorbell, I've got to go check it out. Anyway. I feel as if there's an energy here as I'm sick of waiting for people to do the right thing. And I feel the right thing you've determined by what you've seen online. Can you understand that, Sinful? That you're getting advice online? It's almost like I'm watching videos on how people should behave. And I feel this might be in a romantic situation. Like, you know those clickbaity things? If a man really loves you, he'll do these 5 things. It's like everybody's different. You can't generalize. Can you understand watching clickbaity videos or streams or whatever? We've all done it. As I said, I never call anybody out. Yeah, you're sick and tired of people doing the right thing. I feel as if... Can you understand you being the masculine and the feminine rolled into one? Providing, nurturing... You've got the star here, though, and the Fool. You've got the Empress, the Star, the Fool. 3 major arcana. It is going to shift. It is going to shift. And the World. A lot of major arcana. Queen of Cups. I feel that you've been attempting to draw out some of your divine feminine energy. You've got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. I feel as if you're trying to become a little more divine feminine than divine masculine. It's almost like you're praying for it, but yeah, you've got the Wheel of Fortune as well. All these major arcana. I'm glad it's making sense to you, Sinful, because I feel this is a pivotal moment for you. With all the major arcana here, I feel like it's a pivotal moment for you, but I'm not quite picking up on where this fits in. Okay. It's definitely your emotional future. Can you understand trying to build a legacy? Trying to have a legacy to leave? Because I feel as if you're wanting somebody else to step up as well. Whether that's the other side of you. And Temperance. You've got too many major arcana here for this not to be a pivotal time in your life. I feel as if things have started turning in the positive for you already. But you're going to add your own magic. And just to let you know the feeling I'm getting from the cards, it's like I want to slap someone upside the head and say, get off your butt and do something. So whether that's what you're saying to yourself, I'm not sure. But if it's not yourself, it's definitely another person in your real life. Yourself. Okay. Now's the time to do it, Sinful. With all this major arcana that's in this reading, this is like a pivotal turning point. With the Wheel of Fortune heading this read, it's a pivotal turning point in your life. And with Temperance there, you can create magic. And I feel like you've desired to create magic, but no one's ever glowed you up before. Ace of Cups on the bottom. Okay. Glow yourself up. Because I do feel as if anything's possible. You are taking action. And I do feel there might be a little slowness to it, but it will eventually take off. And I feel like it's equal divine masculine, divine feminine, but you're trying to get more of the divine feminine in yourself. Now, did I get an answer on the oracle? Okay, no. You just have to let me know which oracle you would like, Sinful. 13th oracle, Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. My choice. Vintage Wisdom. Why not? Why not? I couldn't choose. My guide wasn't helping either, so I just took the card that I liked the colour of. Because I do feel as if this is... It's as if you've found something that aligns with you. And it's almost like I get the feeling, I'm impressed to say that I'm starting to feel again, and it's about time. As in, you've shut yourself down for so long and now you're starting to feel things again. There we go. Abundance. Oh, this really does ring into the read, doesn't it? The whole abundant energy I was getting at the start. Let's see. This is by Victoria Moseley. Very English Victoria Moseley is, so don't usually argue with her, but we'll see. Abundance. Here we see a depiction of Pomona, the Roman goddess of abundance and harvest of ripe fruits and fields. She is adorned with all manner of wildflowers and forest flora, as if to celebrate the yield of nature's bounty. Butterflies dance around her, representing transformation and lightness of being. We can all relate to the wonderful feelings of contentedness when abundance bestows herself upon us. It can be felt physically with the harvesting of material success or good health, mentally in fruition of an idea or dream, emotionally by finding new love, or spiritual through expansion of the soul. This card calls you to reflect upon the abundance already in your possession. Be thankful for all you have and be open to receiving more goodness in your life. It may be your turn to enjoy the fruits of your labours and the harvest of hard-earned efforts. Or perhaps you are currently looking for ways to increase the flow of abundance into your life. From a practical perspective, decluttering helps you value what you already have and creates an empty space so more abundance can flow. Forgiveness plays a vital role in decluttering the emotions. By releasing the past, we liberate ourselves. Feed from the gravity of the weighty karmic efforts. We reconnect with the light. Abundant flow of unconditional love. How wonderful. Gifting and tithing are known ways to increase the flow of prosperity. Now is a favourable time to establish a healthy balance between giving and receiving. In this materialistic age, it is common to mistake the measure of success and worth through possessions of money and status alone. There is nothing wrong with aspiring to have lovely things or to create the security and opportunities that money can buy. However, Western values generally encourage focus solely on the outward physical manifestation of abundance. We can be guided to find healthy balance by focusing inwardly to discover spiritual riches available to us in every single moment. Our divine nature expands far beyond the horizons of the material plane alone and has the power to banish fear and grant authentic peace regardless of circumstance or status. These are just some of the fruits and bounties to be discovered as we journey home along through the highway of life. In whatever form, may abundance in all its glory be yours. That was wonderful. I love that card. But I feel it ties in with your reading so well. And it's why I shuffled the cards on camera. And no, I don't take flip outs. I just tell my guide to tell me when to stop. So I feel like the message for kicking yourself up the butt, telling yourself to get a move on, is so apt that now is the time. Oh, thank you, Sinful. Hopefully it resonated with what you're going through as well, but you never know. Thank you for the hydrate. And I think I'm going to have to do this today, actually. There we go. Okay. And Naomi, you are next. Okay. Naomi, I feel as if you resonate with the chakras. Can you understand why I'm picking up that? You're not sure? like the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the base chakra, the sacral chakra, the third eye chakra. I feel as if you're trying to find your voice. You're trying to find out a way of saying something. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to find a way of saying something. And, okay. I feel as if you may be a Scorpio. Because I've got the equivalent to the Death card and the Tower. All in one. They came out both together. So just let me know if you're Scorpio energy. Okay. No, that's fine because it's still a water sign, so I can work with that. But I feel as if there's been a shake-up or a move recently, as in the last 6 months. And throat chakra, just to show you that I wasn't making it up, it did come up in the cards. There was a move or a disconnect from a person in the last 6 months. I get the stagnant feeling. Okay. Can I ask, is this best friend in the spirit world? I just have to ask the question from what I'm being seen. She's alive. Okay. She's Scorpio. I feel that you've tried to mend bridges with this friend. However, it hasn't happened. This friend is prideful. Can I ask, was the disconnect around your birthday? There you go. And my guide wanted me to say, it was before. My guide wanted me to say, such a self-absorbed Scorpio. Can you resonate with that? A self-absorbed Scorpio? Okay. There's not very many of them, I can tell you that. But wrong timing is what I get, and too proud to acknowledge wrongdoing. They were missed at your birthday, and I believe you had a celebration for your birthday, and they were missed. I feel they missed being there. I get a suffering in silence. They're giving themselves their own punishment. There's so much pride, but they're giving themselves their own punishment. I believe there will be a reconnect, but it'll be at least 12 months. 12 months from the separation to reconnect. For you, there's positive movement forward, but you need to use your voice. So Naomi, just know that you've got positive movement forward. at the moment, you need to use your voice. You need to express how you feel about certain situations. And I don't mean with this friend, because I feel like they're punishing themselves. Okay, universal card. They're punishing themselves. I just have to create some space. There we go. Oh, this could be exactly the same. No, it's not. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. And I recognize that I have chosen fear. And I choose again. I choose love. So if there was a fear of moving forward without this friend, choose again and choose moving forward because you love yourself. Okay, so I'm glad it resonates with you, Naomi. And just know this person's putting themselves through worse punishment than what you could. I know it's still hurting for you, but they're putting themselves through worse punishment than what you could. Okay. Tiny Moonflower, you're up. No, I've actually got to work out. You're welcome, Naomi, and all the best moving forward, but speak up. I feel your friendship is a gift. Hi, Tiny Moonflower. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit of uncertainty and second guessing yourself about the topic of success. I feel as if you're measuring your success on others. You know, oh, others have got this many followers, others have got this many subscribers. Whereas I feel like a month ago you were on the top of the world because you were successful in your mind. And it's only by comparing yourself to others that has dropped. Can you understand that, Tiny Moonflower? It's comparing yourself to others that your success has dropped. Just a yes or a no at this stage. You thought you were successful. Even 12 months ago, I want to say you thought you were successful. Don't let others... Trust me, a lot of other people lie. Yeah, you're being thrown off your purpose because of what others present. I do feel as if you're wanting to know if somebody you've connected with is the one. I feel as if you're wanting to know someone you is somebody who I've connected with, stable. And I want to say they don't even know the answer to that question. As far as success goes, it may seem to have hit a plateau or a standstill. You need to keep soldiering forward, because remember, you measure success based on ego. So based on the devilish side of our person. We've got an angel and a devil within us all. Success is measured by the devilish person. The angelic person is the one that does the work. So start measuring the success by the angelic person. And this is all within one person, by the way. It's not two separate people. That's a side thing to read. But I want to say there is an attraction going on, and the person doesn't even know themselves. Well, there you go, Tiny Moonflower. My guide said you need to let the angelic side of you measure success. Because the angelic side of you measures longevity as well as a whole other series of factors. And I can tell you now that the people that have got all these followers on, you pick a social media, like I'm streaming on Twitch, but you pick any social media. The ones with all the followers, etc., I bet you their diary, other than their social media content creation, their diary is as empty as anything. Like, I'm using myself as an example here. I'm on Twitch. I have 740 followers on Twitch. I stream once a week, but my diary is booked out. And I feel like you're the same. Stop measuring yourself to what others are doing. Yeah, word of mouth actually still spreads faster than any online presence. So please let the angelic side of you assess success or determine success. And hopefully that resonates, Tiny Moonflower. But there is a person there as well that you're attracted to. And thank you for stopping by. No, thank you. The queue is empty. And Tiny Moonflower, I could sit here and I could publicly speak. But unless I have viewers, how can I do readings? So it's all the viewers that make up the readings, which are essentially channel co-creators. They don't realize it, but they are. And, oops, let's see. Come on, Karen. Oh, why does it do that? Okay. Okie dokie. I like doing this rating a newbie. And we'll see what you guys think of it. And you can give me your feedback just so I know for future times. Because there's been some that have asked for money and, well, I don't like that. But I shall see you next week. All things going well. Bye for now.